following is a presentation of DangerZone Productions.
What's up, everybody? You've just entered the Danger Zone. I am, of course, your host with the most, Dangerous Danny South. And a special happy Thanksgiving to all my loyal viewers out there. You know, when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of happier times. Gathering with the family around the table, sinking my teeth into that delicious, delicious turkey. But when it comes right down to it, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies, you know? I mean, Lord knows there are plenty of Halloween-themed movies and, well, plenty of Christmas-themed movies. Hell, there's even a couple St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day movies. But there's not really any Thanksgiving movies. You would think that we would at least have something, you know, maybe something that shows how the Pilgrims and the Indians came together for Thanksgiving, or hell, something. But actually, now that I think about it, there is one movie. It does take place on Thanksgiving, it involves turkey, and it also involves a buttload of gory murder. I am, of course, talking about the cinematic independent film known as ThanksKilling.
This is one of those movies that's based on a concept that is so outlandishly retarded that it's hard to believe that it actually exists. But it does. It really, really does. The story barely makes any sense whatsoever, and the characters barely have any character development whatsoever. Outside of being typical horror movie knockoffs and stereotypes, of course. And by the time you figure that out, you're kind of hoping they get axed off. And then, of course, you've got the turkey character itself, which is just basically a huge muppet with somebody's hand shoved up its It's so fake, it's not even funny. I understand that it's a low-budget comedy horror, but I don't know. I've seen movies with a much less budget and yet still managed to put on at least a little bit of a show. I mean, I'm not expecting to be wowed or anything.
But hey, it is Thanksgiving, so what the hell, let's take a look at it, right? Right. Here's ThanksKilling. So as we open this feature-length film, hey! Well, there were many ways I was thinking this movie was going to begin, but, yeah, close up on titties, that's a good way to start. So after Pilgrim here gets axed off, and I do mean literally axed off, we get our opening title sequence. It's not a bad title sequence, and it does have a pretty rockin' theme. But wait a minute. The dead body guy? General Bastard? Wanda Lust? Are these the opening credits, or somebody's failed attempt at a gamer tag? So after the credits, we're introduced to our main characters, which, if you ask me, I really don't give a what they're called. To me, they're named as such. Generic jock, generic redneck, generic hooker, generic nerd, and generic chick. Can't get much more bland than that.
You're so stupid.
Thanksgiving break! Yes! Yes! Damn, Billy. Cover those puppies up. Don't see your nasty titties.
Why not? We already opened the movie with some. So these 5 generic characters are all real excited because they're going off on Thanksgiving break.
Man, woo! I'm gonna have sex with someone in this car. Yeah, for once, you know, it's not gonna be just me by myself. I'm gonna be the one doing the sexing! Yeah, to one of you.
Lord, I don't see kids who are going to Cancun for spring break get this excited. So as the kids make their way home for Thanksgiving, we get a scene of an old hermit's dog taking a in the woods. This is a plot point? Well, apparently it is, because apparently on Native American land is just enough to awaken the killer turkey spoken of earlier on in the movie. Well, as the old saying says, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, I guess.
Cheryl, that coffee tastes like shit. What'd you do? Take a dump in it?
As a matter of fact, I sure did.
Poop again!
Okay. And as they usually do in these kinds of movies, wouldn't you believe it, their car has some problems. Which is, of course, gonna force them to have to camp out for the night. I'll give you 2 guesses how this is gonna turn out. After a while, the hermit gets a little worried about his dog and decides to go look for him himself. What he finds, well, not exactly what he expected to. So as the group settles in for the night, Generic McNerd over here decides he's going to relate everybody the story of the ThanksKilling massacre, which involved an Indian necromancing a dead turkey to kill all the pilgrims back in the day. Heard freakier on internet forums. But it turns out there might be more to his story than meets the eye.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's
no such thing as an evil turkey. Oh wait, I lied.
Naturally, nobody believes her that there is a killer turkey running around, and really, can you blame them? At least until morning, when Billy wakes up to find the crazy old hermit standing over him with a shotgun.
Am I? And what's them turkey droppings doing on your chest, son?
Oh, gross! Poop again!
He caught poop!
So now that they've spent the night in the creepy woods and had a close encounter of the feathered kind, they decide to get back on the road, which is very confusing considering apparently their Jeep was in such bad condition last night that they couldn't continue on the road and had to camp out in the woods, and now somehow it miraculously works. What is it, the Jeep solar powered or something? But little do they know, the evil turkey is right behind them.
Honey, it's Daddy. Yeah, sweetie, I'll be home real soon. Sweetie, please give Mommy a kiss and tell her that
That was a pretty dark scene. I mean, granted, this whole movie is kind of up, but still. Lord. So after dropping his friends off, Johnny finally decides to make his way home for Thanksgiving. This turns out to be a little bit awkward, considering that him and his father haven't really spoken that much ever since his father found out that Johnny made second-string quarterback for the football team instead of being the lead quarterback. I think this guy needs a daily dose of Kevin Bacon.
Cry, baby.
Thank you. Continue. But of course these characters are so very bland and uninteresting. Of course they're gonna get axed off immediately.
Good going, son. I knew. Go team, Johnny.
Oh my God. Why?
Cry, baby.
Thank you, Kevin. Continue. So after the horrendous incident that happened at his house, Johnny hurries over to his friends and tells them the horrible truth, that the killer turkey is not only real, but he's out for blood. But of course, the question on everybody's mind is, where is Allie? Well, considering that she's an open door policy hooker, I'm guessing she's probably getting her stocking stuffed. Yeah, I know it's a little early for Christmas jokes, but screw you.
You just got stuffed!
The turkey just... Is that even possible? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know it's a puppet, but I don't know. I'm just having a real problem with this one. You know what we need? we need an expert opinion. Which is why at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our expert in the field of puppetronics, Harry D. Beaver. Take it away, Harry.
Thank you very much. Now to answer your question as to how exactly the mating rituals of a turkey go about, it does so as such. You see, when a turkey and another turkey love each other very much, the male turkey extends his beautiful plumage and kind of does this little shaky dance, kind of like this. Na 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 na, oh rah rah, wanna get romanced. As a result, the female turkey says, oh yeah, sucker, and they indulge themselves in a beautiful display of their relationship, which involves a lot of feathers, lubrication, and of course gravy.
Well, that's all interesting and all, but you see, I'm more along the lines of talking about a turkey screwing a woman.
Oh, didn't realize you were gonna play the bestiality card. Well, I can explain that one too, but that's gonna take a little bit more. That's gonna require me to have a garden hose, a rubber glove, and about 2 pounds of applesauce.
I'll be right back.
Hey, where are you going?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
So the group gets over to Allie's place, and of course she's dead, so they decide they need to get rid of this bird before he does in another one of their friends. Kristen suggests that they use her dad's books, thinking that he might have something in his pile of books that might be able to tell them how to kill the turkey. But with all the weird crap that we've seen in this movie so far, nothing, I repeat, nothing even comes close to this next scene.
Bless you. Okay. Allow me to explain the very confusing scene that you're being shown. The turkey has come to the sheriff's house, obviously looking for Kristen, but is doing so with the classic nose and glasses disguise. The sheriff has proven just how much of an idiot he is by thinking that the turkey is a midget. As a result, the turkey ends up killing the sheriff so that he can wear his face as a disguise. I really wish I was making this up.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
And as if the sheriff isn't enough of an idiot, apparently stupidity runs in the family, because Kristen falls for it too. In fact, so do her friends. That is until, you know, Fat Boy the cable guy here finds the turkey munching on what's left of the sheriff. The kids try to stop the turkey, but unfortunately he gets away. But not before they manage to remove his magical talisman, which supposedly takes away his invincibility. Apparently all that's left now is they have to chant some kind of evil prayer backwards and then set him ablaze. Wait. Billy finally says that he's had enough of this crap and decides to take a walk. While doing so, he comes across what he thinks is a delicious turkey dinner on the side of the road. Dude, trust me, if you find a whole turkey dinner on the side of the road, yeah, chances are you probably don't want to eat it. Oh, talk about explosive heartburn. But by the time Billy's friends find him, it's too late. Poor Billy has gone to that delicious Waffle House in the sky, much to his friends' dismay.
My buddy! My best friend!
You can't go like this! Billy! You can't go like this, man!
You're one of the cool kids
It's not even that bad, Billy! I am one of the cool kids because of you! Because of you, I'm one of the cool kids! You're my best friend. We've been through good and bad together, Billy. It's not gonna end like this. There's gonna be many more good times. And we're not gonna be alone. You're my best friend.
So they just left their friend on the side of the road? What a Oh look, a Radio Shack. So they managed to track the turkey down to a teepee of all things to finally put an end to this foul once and for all. I just want you guys to know that in a few minutes I could be making a turkey tossing his salad joke, but I'm not going to. Because I'm better than that. Much better.
There's the teepee, guys.
They ambush the turkey and tie him up and finally say their demonic chant.
You kids are even more.
Klaatu, Marada.
Things seem to go okay, but the turkey manages to make yet another daring escape.
Not this time.
Oh,
Or not.
where did that turkey go?
I killed that son of a. He's in that dumpster right over there.
You don't understand. He needs to be killed in a certain way. If he isn't, who knows what might happen.
Yeah, because you know, setting somebody on fire is so passé. Nothing really says die, turkey, die like a slug to the face.
Okay.
So, with the evil turkey finally dead, Darren, Johnny, and Kirsten go back to her place to watch some movies. Oh, come on. Really? You're playing the radioactive waste mutation angle? What, did Team Trauma write this? Well, at least they're watching a better movie than the one they're in.
Got my popcorn.
You know, you gotta hand it to these kids. For having most of their family and friends murdered by a homicidal bird, they're actually taking it pretty well.
In a way.
That's just bloody rude.
So now the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turkey is on the loose, and the first person he decides to make short work of is the nerd.
You're done.
God's away. Come on.
Yeah, hurry, Darren. It's 2-for-1 deal at Walmart.
What's the matter, Johnny?
I don't know. I thought I heard turkey. Couldn't have. Just must have been a bad dream.
There's no way, Johnny. He had a shotgun wound the size of my head. Plus, we said the prayer. In reverse.
Yeah, you're right. He's gotta be dead. Unless he fell into some radioactive waste. What are the odds of that happening, right?
Don't be silly. That kind of stuff only happens in movies.
Yeah, because, you know, in reality, killer turkeys come after you and try to murder your family and friends, right? Johnny goes into the kitchen to check on Darren, but of course runs into the turkey. But luckily for him, the turkey is knifed to see him. Kirsten and Johnny try to make a break for it, but it doesn't look like Johnny's gonna make it.
Don't say that. You're gonna be fine.
The turkey closes in, only to discover that Kirsten prefers her turkey extra crispy.
Oh, my feathers are melting.
As the turkey goes up in flames, we finally get our closing credits, thus putting an end to this god-awful movie. Seriously, in space, you, dude. Bottom line, I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I know I will. Mainly because I know I'll never have to see this piece of shit movie ever again.
Hey man, I'm back. I just got done looking up how turkeys and women have sex on Wikipedia.
No, Harry, I'm done with the review. Okay, it's over.
Are you sure, man? I drew a diagram and everything.
Oh, God. I'm gonna leave.
Hey, wait! Some people just have too sensitive a stomach. Well, until next time, this is Harry Beaver, speaking for Danny South. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!
Gobble, gobble, mother.